Hi, I'm Molly Hanson, and we're here at Post 390 today to show you my special banana cream pie, which is one of my best sellers here. You start with a pastry cream, so we're going to start by steeping the vanilla milk for the pastry cream. Just a little bit of milk in the pan. Next, I'm going to cut the vanilla bean. We only need half. Scrape the seeds out. I usually just wipe them right on the bean and put that right into the milk. We're going to add the sugar. This is half of the 1 cup of sugar that you'll need, and the salt. Just turn this on. Nice medium heat. Allow that to come up to a boil, and then we'll cover it and set it aside for 20 minutes to let the vanilla steep, and you prep some other things for the pastry cream. Now my cream is steeped for 20 minutes, and I'm going to start by soaking the gelatin that we're going to use. Makes the pie slice a little bit cleaner. It's not enough gelatin to really affect the texture too much or give it a gelatiny type texture. I really like the leaf gelatin, which is a little hard to find. I would find it at a specialty shop or online. So this needs to soak in very cold water for about 5 minutes. Next, I'm going to slice the bananas. Nice ripe banana is important, or you won't get the flavor that you need to really sort of permeate the whole pie. Slice them about 1/8 of an inch thick. Now that we have all our bananas sliced, we're going to work on the rest of our pastry cream. Now we're going to take the milk and turn it back on to bring it up to temp. It'll be much easier for you if it's pretty scalding hot when you are putting everything together. It makes the cooking time at the end much less. So, it's still pretty hot. Has just a couple minutes to go. Next, I'm going to take the cornstarch, add it to the rest of the sugar. Just whisk it lightly. Now I'm going to whisk this into the eggs. Now it'll seize up pretty firm, so obviously you want to do this when your milk is ready. You want to temper in your milk. Just want to add a little bit at first to loosen the texture. Another way you can do this is to put a wet towel underneath to hold the bowl while you're whisking into it. Turn this off. So we're going to strain this into our second pot, which is nice and clean. I like to strain pastry cream at this point to get, some of the pieces of the egg out and the vanilla bean out. All right, I like to just whisk. Hopefully whisking is enough movement so that the pastry cream doesn't stick. But if it does start to stick around the edges, you can feel it with the whisk, and then you should bring in a heat-proof spatula. So you should always have that right next to you if you need it. This needs to come to a boil and boil for a full minute to cook out the starch to get your maximum thickness. This has been boiling for about a minute now. Once we're off the heat, we can add a little bit of butter. Add the gelatin. The gelatin has to be added while it's warm. And add the vanilla. Now the pastry cream is ready to go. Now we're ready to finish the pie by assembling it. Start with a layer of pastry cream. This is still nice and hot. Add just a little bit to the bottom. You can use a pre-baked pastry crust of your choice, or you can go ahead and buy one and just follow package directions. we start with our bananas. So now we want to alternate our layers so this gets another little layer of pastry cream. It's important to save about half of the pastry cream for the last layer so that you can fully cover the bananas. If not, they will brown. All right, it's the last layer of pastry cream. Careful going to the edges. Make sure all the bananas have a really nice coating of the pastry cream on top. And now we're just going to cover the pastry cream directly with plastic wrap so it doesn't form a skin. Then this gets put in the fridge for a couple hours, 2-3 hours, till it's totally firm and chilled. Now the pie's ready for the finishing touch. It's been chilled and it's nice and firm. We're going to be putting the whipped cream together now. So you start with the cream, which should be nice and ice cold. We're going to take this to sort of a medium stiff peak. You want it silky and stiff without turning a little curdy. Pipe's much better if it's a little silky. Add my vanilla, my sugar. At this point, the cream's ready. Usually I take it off just a hair early and finish it by hand. All right, now we're ready to pipe the whipped cream onto the pie. It's perfect texture. I like to pipe with a 1/2-inch straight tip, which as you can see is just a nice round tip. Very easy just to put the cream on with a spatula and make it look fabulous that way as well. This is how we pipe it here at Post 390. Nice big pillows. Here we go, banana cream pie.